Haven't your people
Tell me
fared
what's
better?
wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long.
You're as feeble-minded as Jared.
King Jared, the father you murdered and stole me from.
I wanted Jared's wife, not his heir. I kept you only to appease your mother.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same.
She did it.
Chapter 8.
Okay, so we're back
Fight
with
Club.
Mortal Kombat. Last we all left off was this.
I'll not inherit
Katana
your
won.
cruelty.
She did it. Of course she did.
Do you feel anything?
Shao Kahn has crippled me, left me defenseless.
Not while I am by your side.
You would have me, even with my hardened heart.
I know your heart. It can change. It is over, Kotal Khan. The throne is secure.
Thank you. Baraka, Shiva, I have not served your peoples well, yet still you aided me. I will not forget. We don't need charity. We will share in Outworld's rule. That is up to her now.
What?
The throne is yours. You have united Outworld, Kitana Khan.
She's now officially out of your league.
I am humbled,
That was nice.
Kotal.
That was a nice touch. I like that.
From this day
She
on,
takes the throne. She
may
is
all
the right
our
way.
peoples
She
fight
should have it.
together as one.
The news from Outworld is indeed hopeful, but the location of Kronika's keep
talking about?
remains a mystery. It is beyond the realms, and has proven to be beyond my sight.
Do you know of Karan, Raiden?
Karan, of course.
Who is Karan?
Master of the
Did he say
ancient
this was
ship
the
of the
fire
dead.
garden?
Sub-Zero
Really
and I met him
nice.
during our time as revenants.
He travels in the space beyond realms, transporting damned souls to the nether realm.
If the keep lies there,
Urban Sub-Zero.
Karan may
Nobody's
know its
now, eh?
location.
Would he help us?
It is possible, but I cannot be sure.
I urge you both to investigate.
We will leave immediately.
Locking down Outworld's army is huge. But still, I'd feel better if we had more manpower.
The Shaolin will join us. Liu Kang and Kung Lao travel now to aid the monks' preparations.
Good. I'll be leaving soon to go after Johnny and Sonya.
I'll go too.
We're both going. No. Raiden needs you for an intel op.
We need to get Sonya back.
Undoubtedly. But Kronika's behavior makes it clear that while mighty, she is not all-powerful. Otherwise, why would she attempt to steal Jinsei?
Think maybe she's still building strength?
A distinct probability.
Then what's her next move?
With the Dragon Grotto's Jinsei fountain sealed, there is no greater energy source in Earthrealm than the Well of Souls beneath Shang Tsung's island.
Then we better go check it out.
I regret that I cannot join you. I must keep vigil for signs of Kronika's further tampering with time.
We all have our duty.
I am told you defeated Shinnok, Cassandra Cage. You will defeat the likes of Kano, but proceed with caution. If either Johnny or Sonya die, you will cease to exist. It will be beyond my power to save you.
Yeah. Fight Club.
Rise and shine, Sonya. And you won't be leaving that stuff, love. One thing we Black Dragon know. There's no fun in a fair fight.
Who am I fighting? Oh, this guy.
So Sonya's the skank who burns me?
She more than burns you, Cabal. She goes black ops on your ass. Shocks, knives, the bloody works. Patched you back together myself. Well, most of you.
She's dead. Miss Law and Order really does that to him?
Nah. But now he's motivated.
Hope you're ready for some preemptive vengeance.
What the hell are you talking about, Cabal?
You, torturing me to get dirt on the Black Dragon.
Fight!
The music's good.
Raise the white flag.
Take that.
No discipline.
Her hair looks really weird right now. It's staticky from the fence, I guess. Ouch. My ribs. I'm still using those, man. Sorry, is that a chainsaw? I get to use it. Like through it.
Too slow.
You're the one who's too slow.
This is grunt work.
I got a hat.
Don't believe every rumor you hear. I'm done entertaining you clowns. Get in here, you cowards!
Tempting, love. But we think our next contender is a beaut.
I think Johnny.
Shit. fight him.
You'll damn sure fight, or you'll both die.
Cut this shit. You'll kill us whether we fight or not.
Nah, you called me, love. But put on a good show, eh? It'll be less painful.
Come on. You've been dying to hit me all day. Here's your chance.
And give them the satisfaction of watching us fight? Like hell.
You said it. They'll kill us whether we fight or not. Fighting buys us time to find a way out. So, with being a diva, hit me. No way. These people know dive when they see one.
Stop and pass it.
Now ain't this a thrill? Bagging the legendary Sonya Blade.
Now I fought her 3 times. Can I throw this? We've seen this before. Get a new move. I don't know if the floor is disgusting enough.
No polo badge for you.
I'm not anywhere near that, so why did you throw that? What kind of kicking was that? Get to use it, but I got a glove.
Lieutenant! He needs a medevac. We're gonna have to fight our way out to the rendezvous. You'll need these.
I was shot. She's standing in the open place.
Where do you think you're going?
too dangerous.
Yeah, you die, I die too. So you're gonna be protecting me by going out yourself.
Best thing about this future, love? I'm alive, but you're dead as a doornail. Worst thing is, it's those Netherrealm stiffs did you in. Should have been me. Let's have ourselves a do-over.
You might be alive in this future, but that can change.
Fight.
Mission accomplished.
Not to Loogie.
Let me give you a break.
Now this is a pickle. Mother... Can you break his neck faster than I can gut, pretty boy? Don't forget, it's 2 for 1. He dies, so does your little girl.
Thanks, Kano.
For what?
For reminding me of the rules.
Ashes to ashes.
Sweet move. I'm totally stealing that one for Timequake. How about dinner sometime? You know, thank you for saving my life. And apologize for being, well, me. No pressure, no romance.
Patience is a virtue, Cage.
No! No! No!
What is that?
He punched that guy's head off. Ooh. No. You don't need to decapitate all of them.
special guest villain?
Geras, Kronika's goon. Allegedly, he can't be killed.
I fought a dude like that in Fatal Infinity.
Get him evac. I'll keep this thing occupied.
Sonya Blade, mother of Cassie Cage.
Yeah, what of it?
Cassie Cage defeated Shinnok, son of Kronika. I am his mother's vengeance. Fight!
Remember, this guy's hard to fight. You summon spikes? Like Sonya's gonna break things.
What a heel.
Spikes. Kick to the head. I got hit but shirtless.
Stay away from my
Why, he's
daughter.
shirtless now.
Try coming back from this.
You okay?
I'll be fine. I come from tough stock.
Listen, what I said back at the base about the mission, it wasn't fair. You're a damn fine soldier. I'm so proud I can almost picture myself dating Johnny. Almost.
I wish I could go back. Do our last mission over.
It wasn't easy finding out how I'd die, or could die. But I reread the file. You followed orders, saved your squad. I'm just glad that my sacrifice saved Earthrealm. And you.
I don't know if this is the best time to be having a
Besides, you
talk.
heard Raiden. Things will never go back to what they were. We all have to choose our destiny. Liu Kang and Kung Lao weren't kidding about this guy.
All squads withdraw! Evac, now!
Geras failed. When he returns, I will strengthen him further for the final battle. Speak your mind.
We've lost Shao Kahn, his outworld army, and now the Black Dragon.
While Raiden's allies have burned precious time fighting Kano and Shao Kahn, our most important work has continued, uninterrupted, on Shang Tsung's island.
That island is in ruins. What could possibly...
Timecraft requires an abundance of raw temporal energy. Every mortal soul contains a lifetime of this power. Every hour, every minute, every second lived is stored within.
Shang Tsung fed off souls. He collected them.
In his well of souls, which remains untouched beneath his island. A destiny I crafted for Shang Tsung, in case I ever had need. Shang Tsung's souls will be mine.
It's her, she's been planning this for a while. find Jacqui and Jax.
How's the view?
No sign yet of the mystical barrier you mentioned.
Oh, you'll know it when it comes.
How you feeling?
For the first time in a while, in control. I got tossed into the deep end of this world of gods and monsters. But now, knowing my future, I feel like I finally come up for air. Those bad things that happened to me, will happen to me. Like Raiden said, it's gonna be different. Isn't this good news?
The things that happened to my dad, that trauma he suffered, it's why my parents met. They fell in love while he was in recovery. If they don't happen, you and Mom may not meet. I may never be born.
Jacqui, I can't pretend I get all this cosmic time stuff. But I do know you are here for a reason. You're not just some random accident.
I hope so.
That looks great. Is the ship gonna be able to fit that there?
Shang Tsung's island.
Here we go again.
How long have these guys been hanging here? His outfit looks really good, like the colors on him.
When I was here for the tournament, there were people everywhere. These guys looked
They
a
stayed
lot
in their
younger.
seats.
Seems like only yesterday.
Guess after Shang Tsung died, this place did too. Nobody's home. So much for needing stealth. Should have brought the whole squad.
Kinda hoping Raiden's wrong about the Well of Souls. I don't want to be here longer than we...
Multiple contacts.
How many?
He's right there.
2, but one of them's circling us real fast.
Ooh, Jade.
Kronika knew Raiden would
I get to
send
choose
someone
between
here.
if I want to play. I'm playing with Jax.
Give me 10 seconds.
Sorry,
with this
Jacqui,
guy.
but
Jax Braves. We were partners under Quan Chi's command. You'll join me again.
Got the wrong Jax. I haven't been a revenant, and I never will.
Fight.
What was that? He's got glowy fists.
Drop and give me 50. Time's up, punk. Times are changing, Cabal.
Got his head. And he doesn't need it, so he's okay.
You'll not disturb Kronika's work.
Disturb. Try ending.
You're done messing with the Well of Souls.
You're not as strong as you think, Jax. As I recall, Sindel made quick work of you.
Should I go? Oh.
I'll take the lady in green.
I was gonna lead Jacqui, but I didn't go fast enough.
Time when you knew to fight for. But between Quan Chi and Kronika, your mind ain't right.
I joined Raiden against Shao Kahn. He led me to my doom. Now Raiden leads you there too.
Fight.
Sorry, dude. There's like really calming music when I'm fighting.
I'll take my chances with Raiden.
Enough dancing with the dead. Raiden said this Well of Souls would be underground.
This way.
That was a nice shot. she's got those toe things on again.
This is Goro's lair?
Thankfully, mine is Goro. Shang Tsung kept me locked up here, back at my first tournament. Never thought I'd be back.
Remember where a well of souls might be?
Couldn't tell you. I was pretty beat up. It's all looked hazy.
Some sort of monster sitting in the background.
I'm guessing this is it.
That crown. $5 says it's Chronica's.
It's drawing souls from the well.
There's no way that thing's unguarded. Let's grab and go before whoever's on duty gets back.
I never left.
It's the Shadow Man.
Know who that is?
The first Sub-Zero. Scorpion ripped out his spine. Left it in a heap upstairs in Shang Tsung's old throne room.
An event the new
I'm gonna stick with Jax.
will wipe from history.
Hang on, Jacqui. I got this. Got that right. I'm just that tough.
Fight.
Time's up, Pump.
I need to not talk during the fights or else I get distracted. Get Jacqui in blue?
Get some.
I wonder if you unlock different things based on who you choose.
Guess
or if
Ermac's not the
you
only
unlock
one
the same
who's
things
weak.
no matter what. I know you unlock more stuff but based on what level of difficulty you chose.
Let's get that thing and get out of here.
I'm only on normal. He wouldn't touch it. Dad?
Jacqui, wait. Mind blown.
Dad? How'd you get here?
I'll give you one guess.
Dad, your arms. Those look like Kronika's design. What are you doing?
Giving you the life you deserve. By destroying the universe, restarting it, not destroying it. Being a revenant, the years I lost, the things I did. Your ma held me together, but I was never the father you needed. You're talking nonsense, man. You raised a fine daughter. She's one hell of a soldier. She shouldn't have been a soldier. I never wanted you out there, taking those risks. If I hadn't fallen apart, you wouldn't have felt the need to enlist.
That's not why I do this, Dad.
Please! Give that crown to me. I don't want to hurt anybody.
This is seriously messed up.
Hang back, kid. I know I wouldn't want to fight my dad. How about we keep this between me, myself, and I? Never thought I'd stoop so low. You don't know how bad it gets. Losing your arms was just the beginning. I know you suffered.
My own
you
ass.
still do. But you don't betray your unit. And you sure as hell don't betray your family.
Fight.
This looks like the Aquaman outfit from like the Jason Momoa one. Because he has like the kind of... I'm distracted by him, sorry. I gotta stop thinking about what he looks like and just hit buttons. Oh, smash my ribs.
Smoke.
His arms are awesome.
Want fries with that?
What did he tell me to do? What is that? Did I just got like an ice woman?
There's
Like,
gotta
what's
be a
her
way
name?
to make this right.
Green girl?
He's out, but he'll recover. How are you?
Tripping. You?
Ditto. We can't leave him. Let's get him and the crown out of here.
If I never come back here, it'll be too soon.
I heard that.
There she
Mortal! Surrender Kronika's crown and the Elder Jackson Briggs. No harm will come to you.
No deal. We know you betrayed the Elder God Cetrion.
Kronika must restore the balance that Raiden destroyed. Can you not see? He is the devil in these matters.
At least he's the devil we know.
Can we take an Elder God?
Cassie beat Shinnok.
Only because the cages are born with crazy magic powers.
Maybe we have our own magic.
Stand down, please. Resistance only ensures your suffering.
Going with Jacqui.
I can't let you do—
I'm not discussing it.
Your mind is too frail to wield Kronika's weapon. For your own safety, remove it.
It's not time for safety.
I have never played her.
It's time for action.
Fight.
Oh, stare grabbed me. Other than the toe shoes, I mean, Jacqui looks great. I mean, everyone else so far that I've come across looks like their character, looks great, except for Sonya and Cassie. I don't know why they did that to them.
Want some more?
Nope.
Eat your heart out, Cassie Cage.
You cannot take it off. There you go.
You were warned. Mere mortals cannot control the crown. I did not wish to harm you. But now you have forced my hand.
I know.
The hell are you doing?
Give me the crown, and I will spare her.
Don't give it to her! Go!
Her life is in your hands.
Nobody here wants to hurt anyone. Now please, don't let this happen to our girl. Damn it. Now bring Jacqui back.
Dad, how could you do this to me?
I'm not doing this to you, Jacqui. I'm doing it for you. I love you.
Kronika awaits our return.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave this one here. Thanks everybody for watching.
Taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new rock, electronic, blow the sonic roof up. I'm too honest when I take a few shots. They're too toxic, need to take the noose off. You cannot save me, cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots.
You were not as tough